Hey, it's Jackie and welcome back for this dark feminine makeup tutorial. My take on this makeup aesthetic is going old Hollywood but then bringing in something a little spookier. Basically for Halloween I really wanted to take photos that looked like they could be a vintage Halloween greeting card. So that's what I've done, what I've come up with, and I hope you guys love it. As I'm creating this makeup look, you'll see a bunch of my old-time favorites as well as new favorites that I shop from Sephora. So huge thank you to Sephora for sponsoring this video, and all the products used, as always, will be linked down below in the description as well as pinned in the top comment if you want to shop. And reminder, if you're not already a Sephora Beauty Insider, now is the perfect time to sign up and collect points while shopping your favorite products. Plus, the Sephora Savings event is coming up, so now's the perfect time to make a list of the products that you need to restock on or any wish list items that you want to try out ahead of the event. Sign up below to become a beauty insider and get the best deals, free shipping, a free birthday gift every year, plus it's really easy to sign up and totally free. If you're new to this program, there are 3 tiers. You start out as an insider, move to VIP. I myself am tier rouge at this point, and I love taking advantage of buying online and then picking up in store. That way I can get the products as soon as possible. And I think you'll love some of the fall products that I've picked out. How I smell good. This fragrance is everything. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks again to Sephora, and let's get into it. Starting with the skin, I usually glaze over my prep steps, but I'll do a little breakdown. I love Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream, been using this for years. I apply to hydrate, it gives such a smooth base. And then my favorite lip product that I use every single day, Flawless Forget the Filler Overnight Lip Plumping Mask. I'm 30 now, I thought it was time to invest in the great eye cream. This is by Caudalie and I heard really great things about it. It's the Premier Crew. This is an anti-aging cream for fine lines and wrinkles. I take very close-up HD photos, so I do know that I have some fine lines forming. I wanted to try this out to hydrate, plump, and it does visibly brighten. I'm pretty picky with eye cream because there's nothing worse than like applying concealer and foundation on afterwards and then having your makeup peel off because of the eye cream. So I find that does not happen with this one, so I am loving it so far. And let's use a high coverage foundation with a matte finish. I love to grab the One Size Beauty by Patrick Starrr Turn Up the Base Full Beat Foundation, making sure to cancel out any redness like in my ears, any discoloration. Voila! Highlighting and contouring with my go-to palette from Makeup Forever. I'm taking the lightest shade here, applying it to my chin, under the eyes, around the nose, and up the jawline. And why I grab for this in pretty much every tutorial is once you have your foundation on, I don't like to add a concealer that's going to add a bunch of coverage. I just want to slightly brighten and slightly contour, and this is really lightweight but gives you that dimension. And I'm really carving out those round cheekbones. As for my nose, this is totally personal preference, but I like to give more structure to my nose, and I focus on a cute little tip. I think it looks very pinup. This makeup look is going to be very bold, so I'm taking a bright red blush. I used this in the Snow White tutorial. I think I'm not gonna go quite as dramatic. I remember this being very pigmented. Just used it on my finger. This is a gorgeous balmy texture. How pretty is that? To set all the cream products, I'm using this gorgeous powder. It's by Givenchy. This is the shade Mousseline Pastel, and you have 4 different shades that blend together and brighten the skin. Oh, the finish of this powder is gorgeous. I find with hyper feminine looks, giving yourself quite an arch feels more mature, and it's also a little bit Audrey Hepburn inspired. Love an Audrey brow. From my Sephora haul, I picked out a solo shadow from Merit. This is in the shade Social, and it's more pigmented than I thought it would be, but you can sheer it out and get just a beautiful wash of color. This is a perfect everyday shadow if you like to add some definition to the eye. Like I would typically just wear this with a tiny wing and some mascara and call it a day, but it's a beautiful soft purple shade that works great on its own or as a base. Okay, my camera deleted one of my clips, so I had to redo it a little bit. But I took this lightest shade on my brow bone. Really brighten it up so you get high contrast between the brows and the brow bone. And then with this light taupe shade, I'm starting to create that exaggerated crease and bringing it into a soft wing. Darkening up one more time with this cool toned gray, it's a little bit blue. Buffing this into the inner crease one more time, and then smoking out the outer V. And with a typical pinup look, I wouldn't have blended this out as much, but I want it to be a little bit hazy to suit more of a spooky vibe, but we're still gonna have that classic winged liner. It's almost like tired eyes, but make it sculpted and glam. And we're going bold with liner. This is whatever black from Makeup Forever. I've sharpened it up and I'm planning out my wing. It's okay if this isn't perfect because we are going to smoke it out. And then etching along where I want the wing to go. And instead of going with a really clean 50s inspired eye, I want to do something a bit darker, so I'm drawing on little bottom lashes and then I'm smoking those out as well. When you're wearing falsies and there's a shadow, you get kind of like a double wing look, so I'm just enhancing that with liner at the bottom as well. Creating a little point in the inner corner. And now let's smoke this out. Adding a touch of the black shadow back into the crease, and we have this really cool, smoky, sexy shape. Let's clean everything up and bring a little bit more of that pinup look to it with the Lawless Easy Eyes Ultra Precise Liquid Liner. This is in the shade Caviar. Curl your lashes and let's apply mascara. I'm coating the top lashes and then changing the direction of the wand and applying to the bottom lashes to group them together and create kind of a spidery lash effect. Hard to talk as I do it. And then I'm reusing these lashes that I wore in my last tutorial. These are Lily Lashes 25 plus Wyers, though I did trim the outer corner so they're a little bit smaller. We're looking a little spidery. For lips, I wanted this to be another standout feature, taking Makeup Forever Wherever Black and overlining my lips. I went with a rounder upper lip, smaller Cupid's bow, and I'm filling in the upper lip. The black is quite pigmented, so after a couple trial and errors, I ended up going with this Pat McGrath liquid lip in Elson 4. This layered really nice over the black where you still got that dimension, but still a bold red shade. Back with my Makeup Forever palette. I think Makeup Forever is my most used brand. Just cleaning up those edges. Want it to be really crisp and almost cartoon-like. And can we take a moment for these gorgeous nails? I'm sure you've seen them all up close when I've showed the products. These are the style North Star. The little gems sparkle, add something kind of witchy and whimsical to a nude nail. And I have really good luck with glue-on nails. I never go to the salon, I always do my own because I switch them out so quickly. But also if I wanted to keep these on, I can make them last for 2 weeks, and if any like pop off, I just glue them right back on. But I do find that you have to like know your nail bed size. So for me, a medium almond seems to fit my nail really well, so I just stick with that. And finally, out of my new products that I got from Sephora, I wanted to pick out a new fragrance. I am so excited about this. This is the box, but I have been using it all week. It's the Forever Mood NDA Eau de Perfume. It's purple. And this is the beautiful bottle. I thought it felt kind of witchy and went with my nails, so I blind bought this, and luckily I'm obsessed with it. My favorite type of scent is vanilla with a bit of spice to it, and this one's actually a little bit boozy as well. Oh, so nice. This has become my favorite scent. This is of course by a fellow Jackie Aina. This is her company. Just look at this crystal, it looks so pretty on my vanity. It's a very grown-up, sexy vanilla, and I think it completes this look so well. I don't recommend blind buying fragrances at all, but try this in store, spritz it on yourself, see how it wears on you. I personally love it. You'll have to let me know if you've tried any Forever Mood scents or if there's any other ones that you recommend. If you want to pull this into a costume, you could wear all black. Anything corseted I think looks amazing. You could make this into like a vampire or a witch. Being a witch on Halloween doesn't have to be a cop-out. I love being a witch. I was a witch almost every year growing up. Sephora is my go-to place for shopping beauty, and there is a link down below if you want to sign up to be a beauty insider ahead of the sales event. And if you happen to have dark hair and love this aesthetic, you might enjoy the 2 high contrast looks I've done. One is for every day and another one is a glam look. Kind of similar to this one, but a little more toned down. or if you love Halloween and are looking for more witchy glam, so here's a good witch look.